I'm on lunch break. And I want to talk about what I learned. Y'all. So, if you go back in my last videos, hey y'all, I'm introduced y'all. I ain't got time for all that. Y'all know what's up. This is serious. I don't care about all that. I'm eating while I'm trying to do this. So, it's gonna be a short video. I got probably like 15 to 18 minutes to talk. I want to get down to it. So what I learned, because everybody know I'm an existential, I study life, I want to know the true meaning, why the Bible exists, and things like that. And I also had a video before this. It was like, why do religion do not promote like bonding with nature? You know, that was what I said. Excuse me for what I'm eating, because mind you, food, what you eat matters none. What you eat matters none. As long as you eat. As long as you eat. That's something I learned too. They like to put in the word that if you eat this, that, then it's unholy. Putting all these rules on the body. Ain't no rules for the divine. You are a light. You are a light. You come from the almighty source. If you come from the almighty source of all, then there's no rules, because you're all. How can you have rules if you're all? Only thing that has rules and divisions is sections, chapters, categories. You can't categorize all. It's not a category. It's everything. It's kind of like when you have a whole book, right? The book has chapters, but the book itself is all of it. A chapter may be different, and they may contradict each other. The chapters may, but the whole book itself is the whole book. It is the book. That is what I learned, that your soul is not subject. Hey, I start to speak to people because I learned you got to communicate with your audience. I learned that your soul does not concern itself with what it eats, because remember, you are not your body. You are a soul inside of a body, trapped in the body. So when you start to take heed on what you're eating and the materialistic part of the world, food, what you're looking at, those type of things, you're starting to internalize your body too much, and you start to believe your body is real, more real than your soul. So we are actually living backwards. We believe that our body is more real than our soul. And even Christians believe this, because Christians do believe in Jesus, but they don't really know Jesus. And they believe in sin. And if you believe in sin, then you believe the body is bigger than the light. The light has no sin. The light sees no sin, because the light comes from the source, and the source is all. Therefore, there is no sin. Okay? Those sins that we created came from us, from beings that created it, from the fall of wisdom and truth. So when wisdom fell, she did not bring truth with her. And when she fell, the archons created this material world that we live in now, that we deem as real. And it's not our real self. We do not belong to this material world. But you will come back to this material world if you do not get this knowledge. I made a quick video because it was like 2 minutes. I just made a live video. I just posted it before I did this video. Go look at it. I said to go look up the word gnosis. I can't. Gnosis. I thank God I got a tied tongue, because I'm not able to put spells on myself, because I don't say the words clearly all the way out through. So that's good. But look up the word gnosis, and it'll tell you it's about its knowledge. And in a book that is supposed to give you basic instructions before leaving Earth, Bible, it does not give you the direct guidance for that at all. It actually makes you feel like that you have to go to a source outside of you and find it, when The light is in you, and Jesus said it too. The light is in you. So why are we trying to go outside of us if he already told us it's in us? So I'm not here to, again, I'm not here to make you come. I'm not here to make you believe. I'm not here to convince you. No. He that have ears will hear. He that wants to see will see. And once you have awakened and resurrected the truth and knowledge in you, there's no turning back. So I care not to pull anybody that is not full enough to accept this. I care not for. I'm go back in the water like a fisherman fishing. I'm fishing. I want the big fish. I want, and it's probably one person that's gonna feel me. You hear me? I can help. Like, for real, I'm fishing for the big fish. You little fish that don't even have an idea, that don't even know, that want to know. I'm not fishing for y'all. And I'm not afraid of y'all not knowing, because truth needs no weight. It will find you. Wisdom is in all of us. There's nothing that does not have wisdom. The trees have wisdom. And animals have wisdom. Everything has wisdom. It will find you no matter what. Okay, no matter what you believe. And even if you believe God is a dog, it's going to find you. Okay, your soul has something in it that's eternal, and it has to go back to its source. So even if you have to come here time after time after time, repeating cycles, coming back, reincarnation, eventually you will get it. I found out that my soul is very old, and it would not allow me to conform to anything of this world. It keeps repeating the phrase of what are we, what are we, what are we. So I've been for 20 years been searching this stuff, and one day I just decided, let's go look in them books that's hidden. Because I read the book of Bible. I didn't read that. I know that word, okay? But it don't sit right with my spirit, with my soul. Something's not right. Because a God that's loving cannot be a God. How can a God create everything and not be poor evil? That's bull crap. That's like So I had to go further, and I found out sin is just ignorance. There's no such thing as sin. Sin is literally ignorance. It's the fact that you actually believe that your body is bigger than your spirit. That you believe that your physical body can cause harm to your light. So the thought of you actually having sin is ignorance. You're ignorant if you believe in sin. Flat out. You're ignorant. If you believe that sin is real, you're ignorant. That's rule number one. The other video I made a couple days ago, I wasn't even here yet. Hi, how you doing, Yasina? Hey, Wafo, A7, Watson Hall, what's up, y'all? Fazari, hello, welcome, y'all. Y'all here because the divine wisdom has brought y'all here. Y'all not here from a mistake. Y'all here because the divine wisdom and truth is in you. You probably got an old soul too. If you hear it and you agree with me, then you have an old soul, and you're most likely resurrecting your knowledge, and you will not be touched by death. Okay, a soul that has this knowledge will not be touched by death. Okay, because light does not die, the body dies, and we are not our bodies, but they have convinced us that we are our bodies. And that we are not spirit, and we are not eternal light connected to the Almighty. Then they gave you Jesus, but then they did not give you the real Jesus. They gave you a Jesus that they wanted. They gave you a version of Jesus they wanted. Jesus is not in the Bible. That person it's an image of Jesus, but it's not the real Jesus. The real Jesus did not come to make peace. The real Jesus came to make war, because he came actually to wake you up. So when you wake somebody up, that's a disturbance. That's not peace. Although waking you up will ultimately lead to peace, because we are asleep while we're in this body, in these bodies, believing they're real. Hi, Raru. Thank you. I'm gonna try, and I'm not here to try to I'm not against anything. I'm not here to mess up anything. I'm not even here to go against the archives because they are already against themselves the moment that they started to mess with humankind and created these principalities and powers over us. They already ruined themselves. So one thing about the all, it has a safety guard for the light. The light cannot ever be dimmed out. So it's no matter what these archons create, they cannot take us. Whatever they create will backfire on them. And it's so sad because they're so ignorant to the Most High that they actually think they are the Most High. So I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to leave it right here because I got to go back to work. Did you know this book right here is not talking about the Almighty Creator? No, it is not, y'all. It is not. I cannot stress this enough. It is not. The God of this book is the God that created chaos. And he's in there lying, saying like it's a part of him. No, I'm good. That's the devil over there. No, you created it all. But you're not even the real creator. You was created because Sophia fell from her position, which she's wisdom. And if you created this material world with all this crap, and it's keeping us prison here, and we keep coming back. And the only way they keep this going on is because of this. This is why we keep reincarnating, y'all, and it's so sad. It's sad. What's given to help us is actually causing us to reincarnate. But I fear nothing, because even though that's happening, the divine light has a safeguard. It's like a switch shift. Like, I don't care how far you get with the mess they get, it's going to revert back to the Almighty. It's going to revert back. When the archons created humans, and they tell you in the first book, it tells you, let's create them in our image. Who is us? So that tells you right there that there was not a single guy, a single person that was right there when we were created. There was multiple beings there. And you can read your word and it tell you in the first book. It says in Genesis 26, then God said, let us make man in our image. Who? Who is God talking to? Then God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Then let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and of the birds of the earth. Okay. Who is being created after who? If God is the Almighty, he was there by himself with Jesus, who is we making him an image of? Jesus wasn't even born yet, so who is he making an image of? And who is we? Why would God say us? Shouldn't he say, let me? Yeah, because they knew that archons it was more than one of them, and they together made humans, okay? But when they made humans, they couldn't give her life. Do you believe in God's name is Yah? Vasari, this is Yah. Yah is the person I'm talking about. Yah is the demigod that created this universe. Yah created this universe and put chaos here, and then put the blame for negativity on Satan, which is still him. He is not the Almighty. Yah is not the all one source. Yah is not the all one source. Yah was created when wisdom fell. Okay, that's why this world is so crooked, wicked, and messed up. It's an imperfect world that Yah created. We are creatures that Yah molded, but he did not give us life. He does not have power to give us life. Though he lies and say he does, and then he turns around and say he's a jealous God. How are you giving life and jealous? Make it make sense. I'm going to leave it right here. I'll be back here. I got more to talk about. And I'm not I'm not here to fight nobody. I cannot fight. You cannot fight me. I'm light. Where I belong, you cannot go. Who I am, you cannot touch. Okay? I go back to the source. I do not belong to the archons. And when I get done, I'm going to give y'all some sayings to say, because Jesus definitely meditated and he definitely rose his chakras, and he was trying to teach you to raise your chakras, which the Bible tell you is bad. I can't, y'all. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up, man. I can't. I don't fear death. I never have. And I always wonder why I never did. This is why, because I know my light could never die. Could never die. You hear me? And y'all is so ignorant to the real source of life that everything he does backfires on him. He created this medicine to make children autistic, thinking, well, if they're autistic, then they can't fight because they cannot talk. Then they won't be able to fight the powers that ain't wrong. Ain't wrong, archives. Y'all fucked up and created autistic kids that cannot be conditioned to sin. And now when they die, they will automatically pass to the Almighty Source. Thank you. And I have one in my home, and he's going to show me the light every day. And I know it because he do not worry about anything. He don't care about nothing. He is the Hindu of the Hindus. Y'all be easy. Put that Bible down and pick up one of them lost books if you want to know Jesus. Preferably, the book I read that really made me know Jesus is the Gospel of Thomas. That one will break you up. Go read the Gospel of Thomas, baby. You can look it up online. That's about all you're going to get. The rest of them you're not going to find. I holla, y'all. I got to go back to work. Peace, love, and light. Because that's all we are.